get close.
Ready?
Because
Dhuff and Nasty Show. We're back here at the Derby Hot 100. I'm with my
get
boy.
as close as you want because we're so damn sexy. Prince Carlos, Modesto, Martinez, Gonzalez, Mr. Street Girl. I'm here with...
How you doing, brother? How you doing tonight?
Konnichiwa, arigato.
So how you doing?
I'm doing fine. You
You're
know
staying
what?
dry.
It's all right. It's all right here, but...
What do you think of the atmosphere?
Well, it's kind of hard since I have such a super duper hot girlfriend. Like,
Tell the world.
Yeah. I have the queen bee. I got the queen bee, so I don't really care about the bitches because I got my own bitch. You know what I mean?
Heard it here first. All right, let me ask you a question. What?
Must be looking good, Danny.
When you get home tonight, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna watch the Dhuff and Nasty show and make sure that you better have me on there too because I'm probably one of the prettiest guys that you're ever gonna have on there. Except for you, besides Dhuff.
Thanks, brother.
Dhuff is the most pretty mother. Look at his little smile. Look at him. Look at him.
Prince Carlos, Dhuff,
Derby, doing it, beating up Bammer Louisville. Beating up Bammer Louisville.
Just trying to keep this
keep
party
that
going.
beat going, baby.
Oh my goodness!
Coming to you, back in the lair.
Just got back
after a long weekend in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I'll have another.
My associate DF was running around in Baltimore.
I'll have another.
Do you
kept
think
saying that.
he's got room for one more?
Nah, he does have. I think he has room for one more.
Oh, so good for horse racing. So good for horse racing.
Welcome back to the Dhuff and Nasty show.
We're gonna do. We're doing a Monday release, but a Sunday night taping. So
Sunday.
Anyway, so
what are we gonna talk about today?
Let me tell you, we're gonna talk a little bit about that Derby race. It was pretty exciting. We're gonna talk about the first of the interleague play in the big leagues. This
is already over, or something like that.
Over, yeah. So we got a little golf. Our buddy Dickie Pride, man. We'll have to talk about that. So we got a moment with God, brief moment with God, but
very brief,
but an important moment with God.
We're still with God.
If you like bell bottoms, that's all I've got to say. We got a riding dirty section real quick, kind of a funny riding dirty section. Some national news we're getting back to. I've got a thought of the day.
It's going to be fun.
Implement a little
interesting thought of the day.
Thought of the day. So
questions.
Then we got the NBA and the NHL running out of time, running down into the playoffs, almost finished. So we got a little round and around.
Round and round.
So let's get right back to the top. Did you watch that race on Saturday?
I did. I did.
The Black Lilies.
Wow.
What a horse! I tell you what,
I
didn't. Everybody was asking me all week who's going to win and stuff. I never get. I didn't say him. I said Bodemeister's going to wire him. And I thought at the top of the stretch, and even almost the final furlong, I thought he still had him. But that horse
he started to pull away.
That kid can ride.
I think they played that song right there for "I'll Have Another."
Yeah.
He said, "Ding ding 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 ding."
Well, they'll find out later that they're juicing.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought they found something out about that in the first race, but they just said,
something about the carbon dioxide.
So this actually is how I'll have another, and that's Bodemeister, even though it's Hanson. Anyway, but we got a Triple Crown possibility again this year. We got a legitimate shot at a Triple Crown winner this year. I'm very excited about that, Dhuff. I'm very excited for horse racing.
I am too. And I'll have another of all names.
At $11,000.
I'll have another wins the Triple Crown.
Colt, a yearling $11,000 Colt sold out here at Keeneland. 11,000.
That tells you what everybody knows about horse racing.
Anybody can get in the game. Well, that tells you that just because you have money doesn't mean you know horses. I just got 3 out of 4 today out of the track, and here I am.
Comes to find out, not many people know anything about horse racing except Doug O'Neill, at least.
Anyway, we'll have a couple of updates. We got 2 weeks till that race. Belmont's a mile and a half, so we'll see if he's got another one in him. That'd be awesome. So
maybe he'll pull a secretary and just blow him out.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome for the connections and for him and
never know.
The little rookie
DNS
jockey.
might be in Baltimore or Elmont.
What's your thoughts on interleague play in baseball, buddy? Let's move on.
Well, Boston got it done this weekend.
They sure did, buddy. They killed Philly. My Phils went down. Phils. Boy, I tell you what, man.
Marlins.
Boston. Marlins been playing well lately.
Marlins played well lately.
Pitching staff's got like a 1 point something ERA that in the last 3 weeks or something like that. I was
Pete Bell hasn't pitched.
He pitches. He just does just enough. If he
comes
goes
in for
if
one
he goes
batter,
to lead, he gets the win. It's just like that. Boom, boom, boom. But they're starting to hit there.
I think he might think that when he
Gabby
goes in.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
We met him.
He'll come back.
You know what I think that was? Not a lefty Huff and Nasty show in his
Yeah,
life.
you need to watch it more, man.
So,
Come on.
earlier today, when I was laying on the couch enjoying some of that good life, you know what I'm saying? What's that noise? Yeah, can't do
Some
it
of
on
that.
call anymore, can you, D-Huff?
I can.
So I was watching. I watched our boy Dickie Price. He made a big par, and it looked like unless Duffner was going to birdie, they were going to go into a playoff, and I was going to be pulling for him, buddy. I met him. We you know, Dickie,
We were both
Dickie
pulling for him. Actually, I was watching too.
Dickie's a friend of the show, and
But how Jason Duffner? How about his month?
he made
2 wins and got married.
solid. There's a kid in New Albany who looks just like him. It freaks me out every time he walks in. It's like, Jason Duffner, come into my joint. I'm serious. I'll point it out to you. So
His wife's really happy.
let's talk about a moment with God. We have a very somber moment with God, and also a somewhat humorous moment with God today. So,
Moment with God to Bodie Meister.
Bodie Meister's connection, the best horse in the land,
Except for
for
the last
another.
20
He beats
seconds.
everybody, but he beats anybody else. He beats anybody else, but this hero horse that's going on. So
If it's a 6 furlong race, he kills
Bob
him.
Baffert and all his connections, you know. Condolences for you. You need a moment with God.
Do you think he's going to run in
That
the
was a
the
heartbreaking. That was a heartbreaking stretch call. You heard Larry Colmus? He was like, his voice was all breaking up. He got so excited he could barely call a race. It was, and I got chills. I was at work actually. I got chills watching it. So,
Does he run in the Belmont? Does he run Bodie Meister?
I don't think so. I think it's too long for him. They figure, you know, it's like, I don't know. You don't want to put him out there for a bait and switch. But then again, it's second place money in the Belmont, or second or third place money, or fourth place money in the Belmont is still reasonable coin. So we'll see. They were talking today, and they don't think so. The experts. I don't consider myself an expert just yet, but the ones that were,
Most of
are.
them that ran, they said, "Well, we don't think he's going to run."
Yeah, so yeah. We
never
got
know.
a small, on the same horse racing note, we have a small, and we'll go back to the somber, we got a riding dirty / horse racing moment. Apparently Kent DeSormo on Saturday decided he wanted to have a little nip before the racing. So they gave him a breathalyzer and he failed, so he got taken off his mount on Preakness Day.
This is DeSormo, the same one we
The
talked to.
same one we talked to. You know what I think his problem was too? Not enough Dhuff and Nasty show.
Not enough Dhuff and Nasty show.
I mean, watch it. It'll cleanse you.
I mean,
it'll cleanse you. See?
I don't get it. I didn't get it at all.
But
I
anyway,
got the talk we had and what he talked about, and then I hear that.
do you have any bell bottoms or like sequin
Of
shirts
course.
in your closet?
Because I'm staying alive.
I bet you do. That's not just in your closet. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
wear it.
But anyway, thoughts and prayers to legend, disco renovator,
Staying
disco
alive.
originator, Mr. Robin Gibb. 62 goes down. Cancer gets him.
Will John
Cancer.
Travolta be at the funeral?
I bet John Travolta made him a $10,000 offer at some point.
That's probably why he passed away.
I think Robin
I don't
Gibb
know.
would have accepted.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
Money's money,
You ever
right?
see any of those pictures? That's a lot of money. Not to those guys.
That's
so.
a lot of money.
So
well,
anyway,
you never know. He might have blown all
Let's
this
move on to national news. Talk to me a
Let's
little
do
bit about national news they have. What do we got in national news this week? So
Well, you know, in our local league, people are just shooting people.
downtown Louisville's become Compton.
Yeah, Compton.
It's not funny,
West
but
Louisville, but
it's,
yeah.
I mean, they're just shooting people. That's all.
One lady walked up to another lady next to a cop and just shot her. And killed her.
man.
I mean, are you kidding me?
What is going on? What's going on?
What's in the water?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know that something's off the coast of the water. Just telling us that it's going to be Tropical Storm
Alberto!
Alberto. Now, fortunately for the kids from the Carolinas, it's actually lost its force, lost its
For
power.
now, you never know. That comes
But
back.
it's May, DF.
It's May.
You know what tropical storms in May mean, don't you, in August? Watch out. Gonzo.
Look out.
Mother Nature's pissed off.
Don't be on the coast.
Mother Nature's pissed off. She come
Better
and
be
get you.
pissed on, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Depends on who you are.
In
So anyway,
Chicago,
in other news,
in
there's a
Chicago,
Oh.
4 guys
Yes.
planned to bomb the police departments, the mayor's house, and Obama's offices. And they're saying that that's not what they were doing. It was a home brewery.
It was a mistake.
Home brewery. And they're saying that the home brewery was actually they were making Molotov cocktails.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But it's just nice to know people are sitting around in their basements and on their couches and they're sort of thinking of these kind of things.
Yeah,
And
22
there's
years old.
no monetary gain there. They're just
Yeah.
going to blow shit up. What?
Hey, let's
But
blow up some
come on
houses,
down
some
here to
buildings.
the numbered streets here in Louisville, because they're shooting, and pick it up a notch, bomb shit, blow shit up.
Yeah, take those people with you.
Make it a war zone. Let's just make the whole area a war zone, and then it'll be done.
Hey, if they're any good, why don't we put them in the military and make some bombs for
That's what I'm
overseas?
saying.
You know?
Send them over to.
That's what I'm thinking.
Real quick, there's a hot ass summer on the way. In case you didn't know,
This might be the hottest on record.
I got a question for you. How are you gonna keep your nuts dry?
Water.
No, I really shouldn't.
I'm gonna keep them cool with
You know anybody with a swimming pool, do you?
I know a couple of people. Yeah, I've been known to be in a pool.
No, I really shouldn't. No, I really shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you never know.
So
Just stay in, AC.
let's give a little rundown on the NHL and the NBA playoffs, buddy. What's happening there?
LA Kings finally got beat.
Ooh. Boy, I tell you, Phoenix
But that's
was
not gonna last.
playing with. No, they're done.
Nah.
They're done.
They're playing in
It's going to
LA.
be Rangers in LA. It's going to be what everybody wants. It's going to East Coast, West Coast. It's going to be what everybody wants. But they're playing hard, all of them, to get there. So
It's going to be.
what about the NBA? I just watched the Heat.
The Heat
take
beat
game
Pacers.
4, 2-2
I
was
wasn't
that
very happy
series.
with that, but that's
I know.
okay.
Well, you have said that they were done.
Oh, yeah.
You did say.
I'm
You're still saying they're done, right?
Yeah, I'm staying with that.
It doesn't really matter this year because I don't believe anybody's going to beat the Spurs. And for that matter,
Oklahoma
whoever
City?
wins the West is going to be the champion. That's my
You
prediction.
know, Oklahoma City. You know,
That's
you're not
what I'm
giving
saying.
Durant and Westbrook.
I'm not against the Spurs and the good coaching.
We'll see.
It's veterans, man. Veterans are going to be there. So
Veterans.
I got a
They're
quick-
beyond veterans.
yeah, so that's and I got the Sixers. It's 2-2 in that game. And they play tomorrow night.
Celtics.
So yeah, no, I think the Celtics will probably win that series. I'm hoping for my Sixers to get there though. So
You know, it'd be a bad Eastern Conference final.
You tell
Philly and Indiana.
Ooh. You got the Indy 500 coming up next Sunday, buddy. Next Sunday, that's the big round around. That's what everybody does. They party up there at Indy, boy. On the
I'd
brick.
like to run around that track once.
I've actually been on that track. I've actually touched the bricks. They had a big tour. I had to pay for it, but
Would you run like Talladega Nights?
in my dreams I was. And then Jimmy Johnson wins the shoot. Wins the good stuff on
Here he
Saturday.
comes.
So
Here
yeah,
he comes.
all of a sudden the guys in the crew, they got everything ratcheted down. They got it all figured out, you know.
They just
Here
Crew
comes
Chief
Jimmy
come
Johnson.
back? I think it's Crew Chief's
Yeah,
back.
Daryl Earnhardt Jr. basically said, he's like, you're not going to catch them when they got a car like that. We're
No.
not going to do it. We got 10 laps to do. We're not going to do it.
He's saying that because he's got the same car.
I got a quick thought of the day, and then I think we need to get.
Yeah, we gotta get out. Get some
Here's my
rest
thought of the day,
Sunday.
and I want you to come up with an answer. This is long ball here.
Okay.
If a fat, ugly person gets together and what's that noise? And they have a with another fat and ugly person, those two get together and they. What do you think they're going to get?
Pro sports superstar.
No, I don't think so, Dio. I think they're going to get another fat, ugly person.
You never know. Hey,
Lay down the fucking Mountain Dews, kids. Put the Mountain Dews down.
Donuts.
That's all I'm saying. The
Time to
donuts.
make the donuts.
The donuts
No.
and the Mountain Dew.
we're taking a break.
The Mountain Donuts and the Mountain Dew. Get out. Do a little dancing.
Got to go. Comment,
Do a little
share, like,
dancing.
or don't.
Subscribe. Subscribe if you want to. You can share. You can share.
Subscribe.
Share.
It's free.
Whatever you want.
Come get some.
Dhuff and Nasty Show. We're going to bring you this as best we can this year. Next year it's going to be a lot better.